Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of our hardcore let's play series in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. In the last one we spent some time inside here, fixing up this area, making it a little bit nicer, adding some stuff to the roof and floor, but and we also made a massive gold farm which helped us make this along with many stacks of golden blocks. I've stood AFK there a little bit more, but yeah, as you see I've mined out a pretty big area and I'm not even close to done. I have marked out somewhat of what I want to mine out. Well, not really, but I have to mine out, if I can fly over here, that little piece of ground, and also going all the way back into that corner because I do want to build something in here soon. Now what I want to build in here is basically a massive custom, I'm not going to say too much about it, but a custom jungle biome along with maybe a ton of other biomes circling all around here whenever I'm done with the jungle biome. But not just the jungle biome, I also want to build a massive villager trading hall, and this is going to hold a few hundred villagers, I think maybe like 40-50 villagers of each type, and I'm going to have like 6 different types. So the main types of villagers which are going to be pretty cool. Now all those chests are filled up with pretty much resources, same with like stone and that I mined out from here. Same with a bunch of these chests have been started, fill up. So yeah, this is gonna be quite cool. I also found a spawner while I was mining, which quite convenient. Gotta break it. I found another one over there, but that leads us to the next point. So basically, since we are going to need a few hundred, I think, villagers, we should build a villager breeder, and basically a little area to build to breed our villagers, close to our base, because the last one we built is our original villager breeder is in our beautiful sun is going down, but in our industrial district close to our old iron farm. Now obviously that is a little too far away for comfort to bring the villagers over, since if you remember when we built the villager trading hall inside that little house over there, it was quite annoying to bring the villagers, 1,000 blocks, well, like a few hundred blocks through the nether into that house. Just kind of annoying, and also the spyglass is quite nice. Look at this, wow. But yeah, so what I want to do in this one is basically build a little brick, I'm gonna sleep quickly, but what I want to build in this one is basically a massive trading kind of factory. And this factory is not going to be the biggest, but it's going to be a factory where we have pretty much a ton of villagers. We're going to have 4 villager breeders that are just constantly going to pump out villagers. So whenever we need villagers in this area, if we need 10 villagers, we will have 10 villagers ready to go. But yes, that is basically my plan. Now I want to find a place to build it, and I have thought about this somewhat off camera, but this is going to be a kind of a medieval style, not medieval style, but this factory is going to be built using normal bricks and deep slate, so it's going to require some resources that don't really fit with this kind of theme, because it's quite few dark blocks. So basically what I want I thought about building it over there. I have also thought about building at the top of here, down in this little area over here, also behind here, and also where else? Yeah, just in here, and then just to remove it later. But I have thought about it, and not to ruin the kind of nice looking area here. Well, not nice looking, but I do have other stuff I want to do here in the future. So thinking long-term plans, if I want this thing to be here for a long time, I thought about building it here. Now this is roughly 28 blocks long. I can't remember how thick it is from left to right, but yeah. So if I can quickly bring out my beautiful shulky boxes and show you the resources. So again, I'm gonna have 4 villager breeders. Now I have done a tutorial about these villager breeders, and I built this before, so if you want to check out the tutorial about that, I'll leave a link to that under, if I can remember, under the video. But here we have, I think, enough bricks. Here we have some of the stuff for the villager breeders, along with some anvils for the roof, because I want to make this look quite nice. I never really used anvils in a build for texture and that, but yeah, it's gonna be cool. These are also resources I'm going to need. I haven't really thought too much about the interior besides a shit ton of villagers. Sorry for swearing, a ton of villagers, but yeah, I gotta test out a few things, see how it will fit right here. So let me just do that, and yeah. Okay guys, I'm getting in the first window and to go out. So this is how it's looking right now, and the roof is looking a little weird, but I'm basically gonna have a ton of anvils between, you know, that first layer, second layer, you know, from the little staircase to the next wall, and same here. And it's starting to look quite nice, so it's not the biggest, but I'm basically gonna have a piston door right here. So yeah, this is starting to look quite nice. I will obviously have 4 villager breeders. Never, that wasn't obvious, but I'm gonna have 4 villager breeders in here, so one in that corner, one here, one there, and roughly one there. So you know what, let's just continue and finish this up, and yeah. Alright guys, I'm done with the roof, and well, I have a window to add in here, and I guess there's somewhat of a safety gate right here so zombies don't walk in, but you know what, I think that should be all fine. I'm probably just gonna block it off while I'm working inside. But anyways, well, I guess breeding of villagers, but this is looking quite nice. The roof is a little plain, but with the anvils it's looking quite cool, and honestly, hello there, skeleton. From, for instance, the castle, it's looking quite nice. It's a little close, I guess, but this is, well, if you look at it, you can see why I didn't really want to have it here. Well, honestly, when I look at it now, I kind of regret, you know, not building it here. I think it would have been kind of cool to have it on top of this little hill, but you know what can you do? I'm probably gonna move it in the future anyways, and I'm mostly gonna use this now for, you know, villagers to get into the trading hall whenever I'm building that, which might be in the next one. But heading into here, we don't really have that much space. I also want to have, you know, rail thing going across here. Yeah, right here, so you can pretty much stand on top of here. If you have seen The Walking Dead, a little spoiler, this is kind of like Negan's factory, you know, Negan, big famous Negan stands on top of here, and here is Negan, and everybody inside the little, you know, work factory has to go on their knees, kind of like me. You know, worker slime in a nice suit. But yes, that's basically it. So you know what, I guess all I'll have to do now is to bring 2 villagers over here. Well, I'm gonna bring 2 at first, I think so. Anyways, I might just start building the villager trading, no, the villager breeding things. Link to that video in the comments if I remember, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I built a capsule for the first one basically, so if you don't know, the villagers will be on top of there, breed babies, the babies will fall into the water. I will have, you know, railings out here, there will be dispenser or whatever, and you know, the villagers will come out. But basically what I'll have to do now is to go through the pain of making a long railroad with rails going all the way here, you know, from our base, I guess, or whatever, or from the nether hub, so we can bring villagers over here and then put them in a capsule. I could probably steal 2 villagers from our, you know, the house over there. Could I do that? You know what, I could actually do that, but since most of those villagers have good trades, and you know what, I was thinking about it, but I already know there will be a lot of complications doing that. So I think what I'll do is just go and get 2 new villagers. It's only going to take 10-20 minutes at tops. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It will probably take a lot longer, but you know what, I think it's all fine. And to also say, we're gonna have one of these here, not one in that corner, that one and that one. So you know what, let me just make up a ton of railings, spend a ton of iron, and yeah, and get a few villagers over here, and yeah. Alright guys, so first villager, I'm bringing him from the back because there's a bunch of babies in the front, which should be all fine. Can I just push this guy? So I'm gonna start with bringing him and then do the second one, just to make sure that they both get over here. Well, I guess I can just grab a second one while doing this, but yeah, this is basically the one I've made here. Obviously I gotta place out all the beds and that, but you know, the ones I have in the overworld, well, back in my base, is pretty good. Second villager, nice. Now let me just bring this guy back to base, and these 2 will be making 1,000,000 babies to populate our beautiful trading hall, so yeah. Alright, 1 guy, so now I just gotta push this guy to the end to my nether hub, get the second guy, and then I'll be right back, or I guess be done. Alright guys, so the second villager is here, and I'm probably going to leave this track here for now. I mean, I'm going to break it as quickly as possible. I also realized I need to change up the floors, but you know what, I have quite a few things I want to do here, because I do want to make this area a little more nicer, add in a few, I guess, staircases going up, build the last 3 of these chambers I need, and yeah. But you know, what I'm going to do now is just bring up the villagers up here, well, villagers, so I'm going to bring up these little guys up here, put them in here, start breeding them, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so as you see I have bred up a ton of villagers. I've also made the last few villager breeders, made the floor a little bit nicer. Along with that added, well not much, added some lights here, made this into an actual functioning window I guess. But yes, I bred these up a pretty heavy amount. There should be, I don't know, 20-30 villagers inside here. Who knows, but I made 3 more of these. I haven't filled these up with villagers yet because I realized if I placed the composters here firstly, then pushed the villagers inside, the villagers would obviously, you know, well these people would pick the composter things first and, well, the workstation, and it was just a whole complication. So I'm gonna have to bring these out or bring villagers in here that's already, you know, steady trade I can just put up here, but you know, that's too much worrying. And oh, I realized I wasn't in full screen, there we go. But yeah, that shouldn't be too much worrying, and I'm gonna do that off camera. And you know, 1 for now is pretty good. I'm probably gonna make these 2, well at least 2 more with villagers off camera, but yeah, we should be pretty good. So every time I have to go out here I just have to do this, and nice. But yeah, now we should have a little villager thing, and the factory is looking pretty nice. I do want to have a big factory area, and I thought about having it either over here or somewhat in this forest, so I guess we could just kind of continue the factory going out here, but well, in the future, but who knows. And yeah, this style on the factory is looking quite nice. I mean, quite expensive on the iron, but yeah. But anyways guys, as you know, well as you might know, we have 3 beacons so far, and well, I guess to head over to the next point, we have 3 beacons so far in this world, and 2 of them are over here, so we can mine out, you know, there and there with super speed. So yeah. And obviously the last beacon, well not obviously, most of you probably don't know this, but our last beacon is in our Maze Village area. So speaking of that, I do want to get more beacons now. I kind of want to head into, and I'm going to head into the nether to farm up maybe what, 6, 9, 12, maybe even more wither skull, skeleton skull, so we can craft up 2, 3, 4 beacons, at least, you know, the main part of the beacon. Now I'm not sure if I'm gonna fight off the withers in this one, and if I'm gonna do it, you know, above ground, underground, or in the end with some trickery stuff. I might do it with a little trickery stuff, but you know what, I guess we will find that out pretty soon. And yeah, so that's kind of what I want to do, because I definitely want to have beacons all around my castle, especially my castle. And I also want to have a little like control room, whatever you want to call it in English. I can't really speak at the moment, but a little room where you have a bunch of buttons that you can flick, and one button might give you heist, whatever you want to call it. One button might give you jump boost, another one might give you speed, and you know, you have haste, speed, resistance, jump boost. Oh yeah, resistance, you know, healing stuff, and then also strength. So I kind of want to have all these accessible, you know, by simply pressing a button. I mean, strength probably not that important in the castle, but you know, well, maybe not, I mean, for ethics, but anyways guys, I'm heading through my nice stone right here, and you know, there's one more thing I guess I gotta do. I gotta, oh hello there, Chow. I gotta prepare up some more resources, well not resources, but I gotta get some more rockets, and I might just head into the end. I really feel like, yeah, I really feel like getting a few wither skeleton skulls, because we really want to get more beacons soon. So you know what? Let me just prepare up a few things for some golden apples in case I will need them, which I don't because I'm a pro, but in case I need them, I will prepare up some stuff. I'll kill a few skeletons, wither skeletons, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are back in, well I don't know, back in our overworld right here, and as you see, well I'm not sure if I'm gonna show it or any of it. Well, maybe I'll show every wither skeleton skull I gathered, but I gathered 6 of them, which wasn't that much, you know. I mean, I killed probably 40, 50, 60 wither skeletons with a bunch of blaze, because, you know, blaze got in the way. As you see right here, a bunch of blaze powder, which I guess it's quite nice, blaze rods, I mean. But anyways, beside the point of killing that, we got enough for 2 withers, which is far enough away from kind of what I want, but 2 withers are still pretty great. Now I kind of want to get more, but getting these 6 skulls took me, I think, an hour and a half or something. I mean, sometimes I have good luck, sometimes I have bad luck. I think maybe not an hour, but you know, around an hour. Ah yes, the 6 council members, amazing. But anyways guys, I have one more thing I want to do, so can't remember if I did this in the last one or the one before that, but achievement time. Basically what I'll do is look at my achievements, almost 1,000 hours, amazing. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we actually have 3 in progress. Cook and eat the raw pork chop, or pork chop, wow. I've ate, cook and ate 1 pork chop. Well, this is going to be a nice surprise. Now I can eat it. Still haven't gotten an achievement. I don't know. Oh, there we go. I got it. Nice. I took a screenshot, so hopefully I'll pop this one up on the screen right now. But, you know what? That pig was sacrificed to get an achievement. So, you know what? Maybe we should name him and make a statue. I kind of want to start doing that when I kill stuff like, you know, that pig. Or any other beautiful, friendly animals that don't deserve to die. Besides, obviously, the 500,000 cows we have stuck in a very small space. But, yeah. But anyways guys, now the end of this one was a little kind of quickly gone by, but like I said, this video has to be up later today, so you know what? I think I might end it off. So anyways, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.